Good morning everyone, welcome back to another video. It is setup day at Happy Place Festival. It's currently about 8:30 and we are about to pack up my dad's van and get going. This bit is just always, sorry, excuse, you can probably hear the pond. This bit's always just a little bit like nervy because I'm like, oh, I hope I've got everything. But yeah, I'll bring you along with us. It is day one of Happy Place. It is 20 to 7. I'm just getting my things together. Hopefully we can leave soon. Yesterday went really well. The setup went so well and I am so pleased with how everything looks. So I am excited to get there and get going. But I do just get a little bit nervous at this point because I'll feel excited once I'm there, ready to go. Everything's okay. I know I've got everything, but this bit is just a little bit stressful. We're here, we're set up, ready to go. I think the gates might have just opened and the weather is lovely at the moment, so let's hope it stays. But yeah, let's do this.
Anything disco ball. Yeah. Yeah, lovely, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you. Thank you so much. Enjoy your day. Bye. Maybe we should be telling each other now.
It's about 20 past 4. We've seen some hula hoops. I haven't had a chance, sorry Joe's just laughing at me. I haven't had a chance to check in with you all day. It's been so busy. I've sold Gemma Atkinson a mug. I've met Fern Cotton and got a picture with her. I'll insert that here. And I've absolutely smashed what I took last year. And yeah, it's been amazing.
Well, no, I'm just sat. I'd rather stood or sat.
Well, you can 10,000 steps today.
There it says on my watch. I don't feel like I have, but I've done all of our movements.
Right, day 1 is done. I think that went okay.
Yeah, brilliant.
It's a great day, wasn't it? You okay, Joe?
Yeah,
How was today for you?
tiring.
Good day. We're all knackered. Hello. It is, oh my god, I look so tired and red. It's just gone 11:30 and me and Joe have been getting some bits printed. We had the Mackies and a bit of a sit and a couple of glasses of wine. And then we've just topped up on a few things that sold really well today. I am knackered, but it's one weekend and I just want to make the most of it, so we're powering through. We're almost done now, aren't we, Joe?
Yeah.
But today was so good. I didn't think it could really get busier than it was last year, but it was. I don't think we stopped really till like the last hour. It kind of went a little bit quiet, but all day we were just so busy, and yeah, I just love it. It's so good. But yeah, just gonna get these last few bits packed and in the car. We can go to bed for like a few hours sleep, and then we're up again and out at 7 AM. Do it all over again. So yeah, see you in the morning. Ready for day 2, Mum?
Hey?
Ready for day 2?
Ready for day 2. Off we go. Like that, we're packed. We're packed down. It was Gemma's cake.
I will now. And I'm back in my studio. It's the Tuesday after the Happy Place Festival. Yesterday, not gonna lie, I felt hungover. I was that tired. I wasn't hungover, but I felt it. Yeah, and I just spent the day like reading comments and looking at photos and editing a few videos. Like I had a lazy day as well. I was very lazy yesterday, but I think it was needed. And now I need to just sort out the aftermath. But to be honest, I don't feel like there's much to sort out, because I mean, you saw how much I took with me, and this is all I've come back with. So that big box there's got remaining tote bags, cosmetic bags and flags. But I mean, I took about 2 boxes of tote bags with me, a whole box of cosmetic bags. Like, I sold so much. The amount of mugs I had, and this is all I've come back with, this little box here. everything else is pretty much display stuff. Some prints in there. This is, look, the coasters I had left. I had like 1.5 crates full of them. I do have a few cards left, and like this, I only have these key rings left. I have the NAF ones. All my key rings sold pretty much. Yeah, and I have like 4 water bottles in that box there. Honestly, can't believe it. So yeah, I need to just put this all away, and I think I'll sit down tomorrow maybe, or Thursday, depending when I get a chance, and do a full debrief of the weekend. Because I think I got a few clips. I don't know how good the clips are yet and if they really make sense. Yeah, I maybe didn't vlog as much as I would have liked, but it was busier than I thought. So, oh god, my voice. It was busier than I thought, so that's a good problem to have, I guess. So yeah, and then on Sunday by the time I got home I was knackered. I think I filmed a little clip before we left, but yeah, so I'm gonna do a full rundown, share what my best sellers were, and yeah, I'll do that soon. But right now I need to get my office back to somewhat of an organised state. I am just getting some editing done this morning for one of my lovely clients, and then I want to film my full debrief of the weekend, and give you the full lowdown, my thoughts and feelings, and then hopefully I will stop going on about it. But I was so excited last night because the photographer who was at the Happy Place Festival messaged me, and she was like, "Hey gal, here's the photos of you and Fern if you want them." I didn't even know that, like, I did know that because I looked at the camera, what she asked, like, "Can you look this way?" at one point. So I did know that we got a picture together. Oh my god, because last night, oh my god, I haven't even told you. I mean, if you're on my Instagram, you would have known. I don't know why in that mid-excitement I decided to take a sip. But yeah, last night, Fern Cotton posted on her feed a picture at my stall with me, with my products around it, and we're like the besties. On her actual page, like, she posted about, I don't know, 5 photos, I don't know, and one of them she chose to post with me. And then later on, the photographer messaged me and she was like, "If you want all the photos of you and Fern, you can download them here." And I was just like, what? There's more? And I can get the high res? I was like, thank you so much, I really appreciate it. And she was really lovely. And I went on, and there was like 8 of Fern at my stall, and there's one in particular, I'll put it here, and you can see my mum's head as she's taking the photo, and she was just being funny, like the way she is, making us laugh. And it's just so funny that me and Fern, like, you can see that we're like proper laughing at my mum, and that is like, I'll always like remember that little interaction that happened. So I'm just so happy that that is captured and my mum is in it as well. But this week I've just felt so excited and so happy and just like on a high. Also, I'm jumping around, but I got some new shoes, I got some new docks. What do you think? Best shut up now and get on with my edit, and then I'll ramble on to you again. A lot of you will probably switch off at this point, which is fair. It's fair. Okay, let's do this. Let's have a chat. It's been like a week later, maybe even more. I've been very run down. I've not been very well. No, I've not been like unwell, but I've just been full of cold, and when I am tired or run down or anything like that, I get mouth ulcers, which are just the worst thing. Please comment if you suffer with them, because they're just so uncomfortable, and I just could not bring myself to talk on a vlog because it was too painful, and also I sounded really weird. I think everything just caught up with me. But I did want to do this little chat just to end the video. The last few vlogs have all been building up to the Happy Place Festival. So yeah, I did just want to kind of summarise, bring everything to a close. But honestly, that weekend was incredible. I want to do it all over again. I was smiling, I think, for the whole the whole 3 days, even from setting up, I really enjoyed setting up on the Friday. And Saturday and Sunday, I just had the biggest smile on my face. And I was smiling for the following few days after because I was just on such a high and just felt so unbelievably grateful and overwhelmed in the best possible way. But yeah, when we finished on the Sunday, we packed down and it was just me and Joe and we got in the car, I did have a little like happy cry. I was so emotional because it was just like, it meant so much to me, like it really, really did. I think I put so much into it, as I've said, and it did really pay off and I just felt so proud, and that's not really something I say that often. So my new collection, which you've seen me kind of work on from like designing it at the very start when I first started this channel, to then doing the test prints and then like printing loads of them to take with me, all that collection, all my new stuff went down so well. I sold everything. Well, not everything, obviously, but like I said, I sold a good variety of all my designs. It wasn't like there was a design that like, oh, that flopped or that didn't do well. I've come back with all of them. Across all my products and all my designs, I sold like a really good variety. I'd say the frogs, the 3 frogs, were probably the most popular design of the weekend. The Namaste Bitches mug in particular, I was hearing people point and laugh at that all weekend, which is just so good, and that's the best feeling. So yeah, and the yoga tote bag, I think that sold out on the Saturday. So on the Saturday night when we were in here, I was printing more of them. And my water bottles, oh my god, my water bottles. So yeah, obviously they were a new product. You've seen me learn how to print them, and they did so well. I sold out of the little reminders one. Also, that tote bag that design did really well, and the go with the flow one. I came back with about 4 of the yoga ones, but I took more of them with me because I thought that might be the most popular design. Which I think it was I probably sold the same amount of each design. It's just I had more of the yoga ones with me. So yeah, it was made up. Honestly, I think it was in the first half an hour of opening, I sold a water bottle, and I was just like, yay! I can't describe that feeling, but I just absolutely love it, and it just means the world to me. And everyone was saying what like my goals are with my products, my fans kind of thing. Like if they had a friend that was going through a hard time, they were like, this would make them smile. A lady bought, I think it was the Can't Be Arsed mug, and she was like, I'm gonna smile every time I have my morning coffee now out of this mug. And like that is just what I aim for. Like it's just the little things like that, and that just means so much that my products can just bring a little smile to someone. Like that is literally all I want, and it was just so lovely to hear all that feedback, and I just felt very honoured to be able to like showcase my brand and my products and all my illustrations at that festival, because it genuinely is such a special event. You can tell everybody's there is having a lovely time. All the team behind it are just amazing and so helpful. And I just could not believe how busy we were. Like, especially on the Saturday, we did not stop. Like, I think that time when I filmed a little clip when I was eating my hula hoops, I think that was the first time I sat down, like, that whole day. It was just constant. And queues, people were queuing for my stall. What the hell? I just want to do it all over again. I wish I could do that every weekend, to be honest. It's definitely what I needed as well. I hadn't done an in-person event for like a good few months before. I think the last one I did was in March, and that wasn't a good one. So I've spent a lot of time like in here on my own, doing like behind the scenes kind of work, like making plans, designing new products, thinking about things, and you can get in your head a lot, and I do anyway. And yeah, I'm often full of self-doubt, and I'm always questioning whether I'm doing the right thing. I'm very unsure of myself. I try and stay positive and power through. If Joe's watching this, he'll be like, you are not positive at all. I try. It is hard sometimes when it is just you making all the decisions and hoping you're doing the right thing and not really being sure. So that weekend has given me a big confidence boost just to get that in-person feedback. Like, I know you can post online, but sometimes it feels like you're posting to nobody and you're just like shouting into a void. I don't know, it hits you more when you actually see the people react, and see those reactions to my products in person was just amazing. And something that I think I really needed, because I've been really doubting myself lately. A few people came up to me and said that they follow me online and they love my content and things like that, and that means a lot, because like I said, like, you can feel very unmotivated by posting online sometimes, and you just feel like you're spending all this time making videos and filming and all that kind of stuff, and you don't even know if people are enjoying it or if people are even seeing it on their feed. So hearing that as well has given me a bit of a boost and has made me want to stay consistent with it. There wasn't a single thing that I didn't like about the weekend or that didn't go well. My setup was incredible. I missed that little shop. I just want to set it out in the garden and play. It was so good. I felt like all my products were easy to see, that I wouldn't have changed anything about the layout or, you know, the visual merchandising, because sometimes you feel like, oh, you can't really see that there and products can get missed, but I don't think they were. I think you could access all, and I think maybe that's why I sold a good variety of products, because they were all very visible and easy to see, and it worked so well like behind the stall. So it can often get very chaotic behind like a market stall, like behind the table, when you've got products underneath the table and you're stepping over things and it's all a bit cramped. But the way that my dad made that counter, and the way that like we had products like boxes that could just slot under, I could have my packaging hanging on a hook, I had the back of the shelves full of like boxed up mugs ready to go. The way that all that worked, it was like I was in a little shop. Like, I used to work in a cards and gift shop, and I just felt like I was back there. I was back in Bailey's. We had loads of room, so that took away a lot of stress, because sometimes when you're like fumbling over each other, it can get a bit chaotic. I just can't wait to be able to use those display stands and that little shopping counter again. And actually, a lady said to me, she was buying something, and she was like, I love your stall, but I also just really love that you've made your prices really clear. She was like, yours is the only one that seems like you know what the prices are. Like, that is probably my biggest tip for other small business owners doing like markets and things, is to make your prices really clear so that people don't have to ask, because I just know there'll be people, some people won't mind asking, but there'll be a lot of people that do mind, and it puts them off. Like, I always think, like, I am a fairly awkward person, and I do feel a little bit shy in some situations, but I think I've got better as I've got older. But I do always think of my sister, sorry Beth, but like, I think of her as a customer, and like, she would feel uncomfortable going up to a stall anyway, which I do understand. So I always try not to like jump on people straight away and be like, hi, can I help you? What are you looking for? Like, I try and just let them look, and if they're there for a while, I'll always say hello, how are you? I always say that, but then I kind of just let them look, because with my stuff, you either like it or you don't. Like, I don't need to really explain much about it. I don't have like a sales pitch or anything like that, because I know that will put some people off, and I know it would put my sister Beth off if there were no prices and if she had to ask, or so I try and make everything super clear so that people don't have to ask if they don't want to. And I would say that is worth putting time into. So everything that has a tag on them, like my tote bags, my cosmetic bags, the cushions, they all have a price sticker on them as well. And then everything else, I printed little signs, which I don't think I vlogged me printing them, but you probably would have seen as I was setting up. And yeah, what else can I say about it? I loved spending that weekend with my mum and Joe as well, and I could tell my mum was absolutely loving it. We'll all just really remember that weekend. We had a laugh, and I feel like it was just really special, and I've been so emotional thinking about it, and I've actually already tried to record it the other day, and I started crying. I was like, oh no, I can't use that. I also looked terrible, because I was like, I was still full of cold at that point, and I looked back at the footage and my nose was bright red. It was like I had to keep like dabbing it with a tissue. I was like, Jenny, no. Like, there's being real online, and then there's just being disgusting. I was just too much of a mess the other day. So yeah, now I just really need to get my head into Christmas, basically. If you enjoy the kind of market vlogs, let me know, and I'll really try and get better at doing them, and I'll make an effort to film at my upcoming markets. Just thank you so much. Thank you so much for all your lovely support. If I met you at the Happy Place Festival, thank you. So yeah, I'm gonna go now. I think I've rambled on enough, but if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Please leave a comment and subscribe to my channel. That'd be very much appreciated. Love you lot and see you soon.